Welcome to the Live in the Basement Cruise Edition 4, BasketballSocietyOnline.com. We're going to be doing the videos for you guys every single week, providing more multimedia content to the website. I'm here along with my guy, McBuckets to my left and A-Kels to my right. So we're going to be discussing primarily classic matchups or classic debates involving, NBA lore. So we have the perfect topic for today. Tracy McGrady, longtime player in the NBA. NBA is banged up a little bit with injuries, maybe some inconsistencies in the playoffs. But to me, well deserving of a Hall of Fame nod. McBuckets agrees with me. A-Kels does not. Why is Tracy McGrady not a Hall of Fame player?
Tracy McGrady is not a Hall of Fame because of one of the points you just made. Inconsistency in the playoffs. He has never gotten out of the first round. And the Rockets have done it without him when he was supposed to be on that team. Yao Ming got the Rockets out of the first round. Tracy McGrady couldn't. They went on an historic run. Tracy McGrady was part of it, but he's also was injured part of it too.
22 games.
22 games.
Yep.
So understand this. Tracy McGrady, at the end of the day, was a very nice player. But are we really going to put him in the same realm as a Shaquille O'Neal, Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird? I mean, how many players do I have to name to realize Tracy McGrady is nowhere near close to those guys?
What about Jerry West?
What about him?
He's in the Hall of Fame.
Okay, he's the logo of the NBA. I'm very aware of
I
Jerry
mean,
West.
would you take him over Tracy McGrady?
No, but that's a different time and era, so that's not a good comparison.
I'm just saying, don't talk about the same round. We're going to include the whole round.
Right, but what I'm saying, though, and Nick Buckets, I'm giving you a thing. This is not funny, by the way. I'm giving you your time, but all I'm saying is this. You're telling me you're taking Magic Johnson over Tracy McGrady, or what, vice versa? So
what I'm saying is this. Jerry West, even though maybe not as talented, because of what he meant to the game and what he did for the game at the time, he is
right.
it.
But then you gotta understand, basketball was at a different place and different time.
Right.
It was a different era, and he was one of the first to put basketball on the map. Basketball, not the Orlando Magic, Toronto Raptors, or the Houston Rockets. We're talking basketball.
Here's my thing. I just like how you made it seem like it was Tracy McGrady playing against five.
Exactly.
You made it seem like every year in the playoffs, Tracy McGrady against five players, which you didn't even name during the 2000s. The Phoenix Suns, the San Antonio Spurs, the Los Angeles Lakers, Dallas Mavericks. You acting like he ain't played against, I forgot another one, Minnesota Timberwolves, prime Kevin Garnett. You acting like he's played against a bunch of scrubs.
Okay. What's your point?
My point is this: you can't blame one player for not winning the playoffs. The playoffs is a team effort. Granted, the great players in this league, they do get their team somewhat out, but it's not fair to put all the blame on one guy.
Was this team less of a version of himself without a Tracy McGrady? Can we sit there and say that?
I would say
that's not a detriment to him. That's more of a compliment to him.
I would say outside of the time he was injured, they won a portion of those 22 straight games without him. When they had Yao Ming, these teams without him, not the same.
No. Maybe not the Orlando Magic or the Toronto Raptors, but that team got out of the first round without Tracy McGrady. That's the thing when I sit back and pause and be like, you have to, in my opinion.
No,
you do.
I gotta know particulars about that series. I gotta see who they played against. I gotta see what went down that series. For all we know, I don't know about that series. I gotta see what happened with that. That's the thing. I gotta be more specific. But the thing is, with Tracy McGrady, he meant so much to all three franchises he played with. Even with Toronto, he didn't put up the greatest numbers in Toronto. He was on the rise, but he was associated with him and Vince Carter, with one of the most athletic teams in history. Him and Vince Carter, obs everywhere. Like him also with Orlando. That man was basically Orlando's team pitcher for the 4 years he played there. Basically, he won 2 scoring titles there. Could have won an MVP there if it weren't for Allen Iverson.
Okay.
Averaged 33 one year, 33, 6, and 7.
But Allen Iverson
went toe-to-toe with Kobe. Kobe Bryant himself said, if there's one guy who gets to play, it's Tracy McGrady.
That's nice individually, but what did it result for the team?
They made the playoffs.
What did it do? Okay. Everybody notched Carmelo Anthony. They made the playoffs, though. It doesn't mean anything at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, it did not result in a win. And another thing, Hall of Fame, Basketball Hall of Fame. Everybody gets in the Basketball Hall of Fame. To me, Hall of Fame has become an utter joke. Because I'm gonna say this, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna do it. Terrell Owens first ballot Hall of Fame numbers, but it's not in the Hall of Fame.
Due to his attitude.
Has nothing to do with it. Hall of Fame is an individual. We're talking about individuals and their performance. No. It has something to do with it. But there's a lot worse than the Hall of Fame than Terrell Owens. Can we say that?
Yeah, that's true.
Can we say that?
Yeah.
So understand this. That man played with a broken leg in a Super Bowl, and he has not gotten into the Hall of Fame. He's a first ballot Hall of Fame off his numbers. But Tracy McGrady can get in.
The thing is, if you're good, first of all, you're making a comparison with two different sports.
I just think it's asinine.
But at the same time,
no. But I'm saying I'm talking about the greatness of the player. I'm not talking about the sport.
Hall of Fame and how we evaluate how great a player is really relative.
Yeah.
It depends on how you view a player. Because a lot of people say winning rings makes you great. If you put up all these stats and you don't win, how good are you? Some people are like, oh, winning is a team thing. You can put up great stats and not win. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt. You did your thing out there. It's a relative thing. And with Tracy McGrady, it's not like he didn't win games. It's not like he didn't go out there and do his thing. It's just that the era he played in and some series didn't go his way. In 2003, 2004, he took with the Orlando Magic, the Detroit Pistons, with that famous starting five that the people say all the time is one of the greatest starting lineups in history, to 7 games.
Who did?
Tracy McGrady.
So I can smack their face.
And they was.
Who did? Who?
It was one of the greatest starting five.
Pistons team is not better than the old.
I didn't say they were. I said they were one of.
One of what?
One of the greatest starting lineups in history.
Listen. I'm not even going to argue that.
I didn't say they were. I said they were one of.
One of. It's not the same thing, but you put them in the discussion. That's a bad. That's like to put that in. Tracy McGrady. No. Tracy McGrady was great at one thing: scoring. He did not make players better around him. Besides, his shooting percentage for his career is around 40%. Thanks, Jay Kirk. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. What are you saying to me? What besides scoring does Tracy McGrady brought to the game? He didn't revolutionize the game in any way at his position at all. Whoa. The only reason why he was noticed globally is because Yao Ming. Because Yao Ming was a global figure. Tracy McGrady,
he was known globally before Yao Ming got there. He was with that basically the and one generation with him, Kobe, and Allen Iverson. All three of them wearing do-rags in China, crossing people up, playing basketball. Exactly. He was known in China before Yao Ming got there.
First global ambassador. Also, by the way, the series that they won in order to in 2009, they beat the Portland Trail Blazers 4-2. The Rockets had, this is per basketballreference.com, the Rockets had 4 players averaging double figures. Meta World Peace went for 16 a game. You know what I mean? So
that's it. I need to know.
That's what I'm saying, though. Tracy McGrady, and it's a knock on Allen Iverson. It's a knock on Carmelo Anthony. It's a knock on a lot of guys that we knock Russell Westbrook. All right. Okay. Their style of basketball, the ball needs to be in their hands to be effective. Yeah. You just proved my point even more. When Tracy McGrady's not on the team, other guys stepped up. Did he get to a point in his career where he just relied on his talent? Wouldn't you sit there and say that affected him not getting out of the first round?
He was a better passer.
That's a good team.
He was a better passer than you would give him credit for.
He's a better player.
5.6 assists during his tenure with the Rockets. That puts him 6th all time with the Rockets. 6th all time.
That's not great from the Rockets.
As a passer?
Anybody. Anything. Who's great from the Rockets?
Wait. Hakeem Olajuwon?
Clyde Drexler?
Don't make a joke of yourself. Don't make a joke of yourself on camera. Don't just say that. Whoa. You should have thought about that before you said that.
No. I thought about it, but I'm just saying, though.
Should have thought harder.
I'm sorry. Olajuwon, if you're watching this, I'm sorry.
No. I'm not. Olajuwon, please. It was no disrespect. I'm just saying this, though.
All right.
We were talking about assists.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Not a lot of great stuff.
Olajuwon, do we really know him for his assists?
Look, all I'm saying is that he did a lot across the board. He was a special player, and there was a legitimate argument, especially during his peak, where is he better than Kobe Bryant? Who's better? I used to argue in middle school about who's better, Tracy McGrady or Kobe Bryant.
I'm not sure. Late to watch the Rockets and Lakers play on prime time.
Listen,
Kobe's dropping 40. Tracy McGrady's dropping 40.
I used to do the same thing for Allen Iverson, but guess what? They both ain't got. And Allen Iverson is my favorite player.
Allen Iverson's in the Hall.
Yes, but he deserves to be because he revolutionized the game in a way. Tracy McGrady did, in my opinion. You can have yours.
I will say this.
Mine.
Allen Iverson revolutionized it more. From an image standpoint.
Yeah, he did.
From an image standpoint.
But I'm not saying on the court.
But I'm talking about on the court, they're pretty neck and neck.
It's a toss-up.
They're pretty neck and neck. They're neck and neck. But I'm just saying, if Allen Iverson...
McGrady touched 20,000 points in his career?
I'm not sure.
I don't know about that, but I'm just saying, if not, it's only because of injury. If he was healthy, he would have.
I mean, dude.
The only knock is his longevity.
That's injury.
That's the only knock is his longevity. 18,000. But the only knock is his longevity. So he's close to 20,000, even with the issues that he had.
I don't want to talk about this.
He is one of the Orlando Magic's greatest players ever. He scored the most.
That's not saying much.
Shaquille O'Neal played for Shaquille O'Neal played for Magic.
Yeah, but when?
Shaquille O'Neal played for Magic.
When and how long?
4 years.
That's what I'm saying.
He was already one of the greatest players in NBA history in that tenure. He did that already.
That's not the point, though. But it would, okay, we based that off of 4 years?
He was already one of the greatest players in NBA history in that 4 years.
Most dominant
already. This is not no scrub. This is Shaq. 4 years. 4 years. Already.
Hey, listen. You talking about Shaq or Tracy McGrady though? What are
I'm just saying.
I would make the argument.
Look, he's in a franchise that he is one of the greatest players, and they already had Shaq on that team, and all the stuff he's done for that team already. And we put Tracy McGrady in that conversation. That says enough to me.
Yeah, for those 4 years. After that,
like 4 years of time.
I don't want to hear anything about Tracy McGrady because he hasn't gotten it done. He's always felt so. If he would have went to a Western Conference Finals a couple times, I would have sat there and said, okay. You know, at least Kevin Garnett got it done at some point. And Kevin Garnett, you can't knock Kevin Garnett because he's been in West Conference. Chris Webber has been to a Western Conference Final. Are you kidding me?
Well, again,
kidding me?
Again, that's more of a team success. I don't want to bring up Chris Webber.
No.
Team was
I hear what you're saying, but when Yao Ming came along, they had Ron Artest, they had players. They still didn't get it done until he wasn't there.
I will say this. Ron Artest came during the latter end of Tracy McGrady's career when he had injuries.
You know what?
But I'm saying like when Tracy McGrady was in his prime.
An excuse.
No, I'm being serious.
No, because there's not one point that you sat there and said, oh, you know what, that makes sense.
I mean, it makes sense. We didn't get there, but I'm just saying.
Goddamn excuse. He's just making excuses for this man. Listen, at the end of the day, he's a Hall of Famer, whether I disagree or
he's a Hall of Famer.
This is correct. But I'm telling you right now, it's disgusting because T.O. should be in the Hall of Fame in the NFL. And
we're done. All right, we're done.
This man is in the same conversation as Michael Jordan, Shaquille O'Neal, Magic Johnson. He scored 18,000 points for his career.
You let us know what you guys
let's
think.
see what
This
y'all
has
think.
been the Live in the Basement crew for BasketballSocietyOnline.com. Please check out BasketballSociety.com. There's a Twitter page, there's an Instagram, there's a lot of fun things going on. We also do elite training. We train any age, any grade level, any gender. Check out BasketballSocietyOnline.com. We're getting things moving.